This is when we really want to start working on our overall sleep hygiene and general good sleep tips. So making sure you're getting into bed at the same time every night and getting up at the same time every morning, and training that circadian rhythm, training that cortisol pattern, and really helping with that consistent flow of what to expect is actually a good way to help support insomnia. But it takes time and practice, right? And trust me, I get it. It's really annoying when you go to bed at 9 and you lie there till 11. Eventually, your body will get the hint, especially if you are someone who's been up late for many years. It takes time. And so, what we were always taught in school, and what I always recommend my clients that works every time, is that if you are someone who's right now up until midnight and you're hearing me say, we need to try to get to bed earlier to help with all of the things, the best way to do that is to actually go earlier to bed in 15-minute increments over the span of a couple of months. So it's a slow process. Your body is not just going to be like, oh, goody, and go to sleep really easily when it's used to being up late, because we've trained our body to stay up late. Now we have to train our body to go to sleep earlier. And the easiest and less frustrating way to do that is to move backwards in 15-minute increments. So if you're typically climbing into bed at 11:30, for the next week, climb into bed at 11:15, and then 11, and then 10:45, and then 10:30. Just slowly work your way backwards in whatever way feels best for you. But that's the way that I find my clients really respond the best to. So getting into bed at the same time, getting up at the same time every morning, making sure your bedroom is tidy and appealing and a good temperature and really dark. Like, these things seem really basic, but they actually can make the world of difference. And so if you have things that are emitting a lot of light into your room, I recommend taking them out if you can, covering them up if you can't, making sure you have good dark curtains. This is the one thing that we personally actually aren't good at. And now that it's winter, it's fine because the sun is setting earlier. So it's dark at like 7. So it's dark in our room before we get into bed. We live in the country, so there's nothing in our back bedroom window. We back out onto farmer's field. So the only time there's light coming in is if our neighbors are outside and they have their lights on. And that doesn't really bug me. And it's usually like once in a while, and I'll just put the curtain down if I have to. But we actually leave our curtains up so that I can wake up with the sun. And so coming back from our trip, we actually had the curtains down, probably because my parents were in there and they had the curtains down and we just never put them up. And it was so weird for me when I went to wake up. First off, I was jet lagged to hell, so that didn't help. But I also wasn't getting that same light stimulation to help me wake up. So when it was time to get up, it just felt 10 times worse. So we don't follow that rule, and maybe you have some flexibility as well with like blackout curtains or no. But if you live in the city, if there's a lot of light pollution, closing those blinds, getting it as dark as you can in your room is so important for falling to sleep.